So rejection sensitive dysphoria, it is, and this, I'm not saying not everybody with ADHD experiences rejection sensitive dysphoria. And I think there are two routes to this, because a child growing up that's different with ADHD, perhaps they're autistic, other neurodivergents, can experience a lot of rejection. And so, and it causes shame. And also rejection sensitive dysphoria is a sort of diagnosable feature of ADHD, where people with ADHD are very sensitive to feeling rejected by other people, or even sensitive to other people, witnessing other people potentially being rejected. So, you know, if a child at school is being bullied in the playground, the child with ADHD might absolutely feel that for them and want to make it okay and to stop it from happening. And then there is the actual feelings of rejection. And when we feel rejected and feel that, I'm just saying we as a general thing, when we feel rejected and it really, really hurts. So it's a sort of a very, very deep experience for a lot of people, and it can feel like a physical pain. And I know that on previous webinars with Sunshine Support, when people, when Karina's talked about rejection sensitive dysphoria, there's been a lot of feedback about it, because it is an experience that lots of us have experienced. And it, the other bit about feeling rejected is then it sort of sends us into shame, and shame, as I said earlier, causes depression, it causes anxiety. I'm just thinking, I know this is an adult example, and you know it's not appropriate, and it's not the same for children, but think about going to a party, getting really drunk, saying all sorts of things, waking up the next day with a horrible hangover and thinking, what on earth did I say? And then starting to remember those things and feeling paranoia and the sort of the deepest of shame and wanting to make it okay. That's an extreme example, but it is a bit what it's like for people with rejection sensitive dysphoria. And as it says on the slide here, the two main ways to cope with this is to become a people pleaser. So absolutely do everything to not be rejected. So it's sort of like acquiesce and just do everything to keep the calm, or just to stop trying and just to pull away, withdraw. And I think they can, people with ADHD can do both of those simultaneously. So it's not all one or the other. It can be both of those. And I think as a therapist, one of the main things working with my client group is sort of helping people to look at their own needs and to not consistently be people pleasers, and also recognizing the feelings of rejection. I think there's a bit of a taboo really talking about feeling rejected, feeling hurt. We cover it up, and so it goes deep and it feels shameful. And I think it's really okay to say, actually, I just want to check this out. I'm feeling a bit rejected by what you said, or or just check out what the person meant, voice it, say it. Say this as adults. I think it's really important for children to be able to say that, and to say, say when they get home from school, maybe when I put my hand up in class and I got the question wrong, I felt really, this is how I felt. And for that to be, I use the word normalized really for the child. It's saying it's okay. We all feel like that sometimes, so it doesn't feel just them. I think that's really, really important.